Israel's military launched a series of killer airstrikes against Houthi rebels in Yemen, killing at least 1 and wounding 35. The strikes came after the Iranian-backed rebels launched a missile that hit Israel's main airport. The rebels' media office said at least 6 strikes hit the crucial Hodeida port. Other strikes hit a cement factory in the Bajil district, located 55 kilometers northeast of Hodeida city. Here's how the Israeli military prepared for the counterstrike on Yemen. The Israeli military said more than 20 Israeli fighter planes took part in the operation, dropping more than 50 munitions on dozens of targets. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Defense Minister Katz, the IDF Chief of Staff, and the Israel Air Force commanding officer oversaw the strikes. Hodeida residents said they heard explosions at the port, with flames and smoke seen rising over the area. Ambulance sirens were also heard across the city. In Bajil, fires and thick columns of smoke were seen over the cement factory. Ambulances also rushed to the area. The Israeli military said it targeted the Hodeida port because Houthi rebels were using it to receive weapons and military equipment from Iran. Rebel-held Hodeida, about 145 kilometers southwest of the capital Sana'a, has been key for food shipments into Yemen as its decade-long war continues. Israel has struck Yemen, and specifically the port city of Hodeida, multiple times. It previously struck Hodeida and its oil infrastructure in July after a Houthi drone attack killed 1 person and wounded 10 in Tel Aviv. In September, Israel struck Hodeida again, killing at least 4 people after a rebel missile targeted Israel's Ben Gurion airport as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was arriving back to the country. In December, Israeli strikes killed at least 9 people in Hodeida. The Houthis have targeted Israel throughout the war in solidarity with Palestinians, raising their profile at home and internationally as the last member of Iran's self-described axis of resistance capable of launching regular attacks on Israel. Remember, Hamas and Hezbollah are also part of Iran's self-described axis of resistance, and the armed groups oppose the Jewish state's existence. On Sunday, the Houthis launched a missile from Yemen that struck an access road near Israel's main airport, briefly halting flights and commuter traffic. 4 people were lightly injured. It was the first time a missile struck the grounds of Israel's airport since the start of the war. Houthi rebels have fired at Israel since the war with Gaza began on October 7th, 2023. The missiles have mostly been intercepted, although some have penetrated Israel's missile defense systems, causing damage. Israel has struck back against the rebels in Yemen,